You might think that because you take care and are skilled at what you do, you don't require professional liability insurance. However, even if you follow all the necessary procedures, you can still be subject to legal action from a disgruntled client who alleges that you injured them or caused them financial loss. Imagine you are a web developer and you create a website for a client. You do your best to deliver a high-quality job, but the client is not happy with the result. They claim that your website has errors, bugs, and security issues that cost them money and reputation. They decide to sue you for negligence and malpractice. What do? This is where professional liability insurance comes in hand. In this video, we will explain everything you need to know about professional liability insurance, such as what it covers, who needs it, and what can affect its costs. We will also share some tips on how to avoid common mistakes and reduce your risk of being sued. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more helpful videos on business insurance. Professional liability insurance protects individual professionals and companies against legal liability as a result of the performance of professional work or advice. This insurance cover is also known as professional indemnity insurance or error and omission policy. The policy helps to defend against claims made by clients due to professional negligence. Professionals with specialized knowledge and skills need this particular type of insurance as it shields them from claims related to error, negligence, misrepresentation, and malpractice. If you are sued by a customer or client for one of these reasons, your insurer shall pay your legal fees, settlement costs, or court judgment costs. What are covered by professional liabilities insurance policies? Professional liability insurance cover can protect you from financial liabilities arising from the following. Negligence. This is when you fall short of the level of care and quality demanded by your line of work. For instance, if you are a lawyer and you submit incorrect documentation for a case or miss a deadline, you may be charged with negligence. Misrepresentation. If you give misleading information by overestimating a property's value as a real estate agent, for instance, you can be charged with misrepresenting the facts. Breach of good faith. This occurs when you betray your client's confidence. For instance, you might be charged with breaching good faith if, as a financial advisor, you suggest investments that are inappropriate given the objectives or risk tolerance of your client. Inaccurate advice. This happens when you provide your clients with inaccurate or insufficient information or advice. For instance, if you are a consultant and you suggest that your client execute a strategy that is unsuccessful or problematic, you might be charged with providing incorrect advice. Professional liability as insurance does not provide any protection against damages arising from dishonest activities. Professional liability insurance cannot safeguard you against lawsuits filed to acquire patents and trade secrets without proper authorization from the original owner. Who needs professional liability insurance? All professionals, including the following, needs insurance policy protection against professional liability risks: accountants and auditors, architects, consultants, engineer, beauticians/salon services, career/business trainers and coaches, family/mental health counselors, managers/business consultants, occupational therapists, personal trainers, photographers, real estate/property managers, IT consultants, and more. Cost of professional liability insurance. The following factors have an impact on how much premiums are paid by professional liability policy holders. If you want an all-encompassing professional liability insurance policy that covers expensive lawsuits, raising the extent of cover is essential. This shall consequently lead to you paying greater premiums to your insurer. Professional liability insurance costs premium is also greatly affected by the industry you belong to. Typically, insurance companies will be inclined to increase their premium prices for high-risk industries while lowering it for those in the low-risk category. Photographers and accountants are less exposed to risk when compared with building design professionals such as architects and engineers. Even so, The instability of a building and potential injury resulting from structural failure are possible consequences of any mistakes made during construction. Depending on your profession and place of residence, you may need professional liability insurance either to receive a license or start working. In many cases, you'll find that real estate agents and attorneys alongside doctors are part of the mix. How to avoid common mistakes and reduce your risk of being sued. Communicate clearly and frequently with your clients. Ineffective communication is one of the key causes for which customers file lawsuits against their service providers. Before you begin working on a project, you should always make sure that you are aware of the needs, expectations, and goals of your customer. Additionally, you ought to keep your client informed of any project-related developments, difficulties, and modifications. All written correspondence with your client, including emails, contracts, proposals, bills, and receipts, should be kept intact. Set realistic expectations and deliver on your promises. Underperformance or missed promises are another reason why customers file lawsuits against their service providers. Always be truthful and realistic about the services you can provide to a client and the outcomes you can expect. Never overstate your abilities or qualifications or make excessive promises. Additionally, you must make sure that you fulfill your commitments on schedule and within your budget. Please notify your client as soon as possible if there are any delays or problems that could affect your delivery so that we can work together to find a solution. Follow industry standards and best practices. You should constantly make an effort to deliver high-quality work that complies with industry norms and best practices, if not surpasses them. Additionally, you ought to stay current on any trends, innovations, and rules that could have an impact on your line of work. You should also adhere to the moral standards established by your industry and refrain from any behavior that could compromise your reputation. Get feedback and testimonials from your clients. Following the completion of a project, you should always ask your clients for feedback and recommendations. You should inquire about their satisfaction with your job, any suggestions for improvement, and whether or not they would refer you to others. If you enjoy this video, give it thumbs up and share it with your friends so that we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell so that you get notified when we post a new video. Thanks for watching.